Hello friends, welcome to today's daily devotion. I'm reading to you from the Gospel of Luke, the 11th chapter, starting at verse 37 and reading through verse 52. Hear now these words. While Jesus was speaking, a Pharisee invited him to dine with him, so Jesus went in and took his place at the table. The Pharisee was amazed to see that Jesus did not first wash before dinner. Then the Lord said to him, "Now you Pharisees clean the outside of the cup and of the dish, but inside you are full of greed and wickedness. You fools! Did not the one who made the outside make the inside also? So give for alms those things that are within, and see, everything will be clean for you. But woe to you, Pharisees, for you tithe mint and rue and herbs of all kinds, and neglect justice and the love of God. It is those you ought to have practiced without neglecting the others. Woe to you, Pharisees, for you love to have the seat of honor in the synagogues and to be greeted with respect in the marketplaces. Woe to you, for you are like unmarked graves, and people walk over them without realizing it." One of the lawyers answered him, "Teacher, when you say these things, you insult us too." And Jesus said, "Woe also to you lawyers, for you load people with burdens hard to bear, and you yourselves do not lift a finger to ease them. Woe to you, for you build the tombs of the prophets whom your ancestors killed. So you are witnesses and approve of the deeds of your ancestors, for they killed them, and you build the tombs. Therefore also the wisdom of God said, I will send them prophets and apostles, some of whom they will kill and persecute, so that this generation may be charged with the blood of all the prophets shed since the foundation of the world, from the blood of Abel to the blood of Zechariah, who perished between the altar and the sanctuary. Yes, I tell you, it will be charged against this generation. Woe to you lawyers, for you have taken away the key of knowledge. You did not enter yourselves, and you hindered those who were entering." Wow. What a speech by Jesus. Such harsh words. How can we ever think of Jesus as gentle and mild and meek and lowly and afraid to stand up for himself? This picture of Jesus that we just saw of Jesus denouncing the Pharisees and the lawyers show that when things truly mattered to Jesus, he was just as passionate and willing to stand up as anyone ever had been. Jesus is telling these people who have taken what should have been good news of God's love and acceptance and twisted it into a back-breaking burden of following rules and regulations. And in the middle of those rules and regulations, these people had lost the heart of God's intent. I have to wonder if we are modern-day Pharisees and lawyers ourselves when we get all bent out of shape over things like what style of worship music should we have? What kind of preaching should we expect? What are the ways in which we get all hot and bothered over things? That when Jesus looks at us, he says, "Why? Why are you caught up in that?" Let us take this warning from Jesus and allow it to change us, that we aren't guilty of the same sins they were, and focus in doing the work through love and not as a burden. It's a tough message, but let's live it. And I'll see you tomorrow for another daily devotion.